Hey Pokemon champions, what's going on? It's Champion DarkBlaze here, and a few weeks ago my buddies Lumiose Trainer Zac and HybridHero did what's called the Pokemon Positivity Tag. Now this tag was originally started by HybridHero and Resort Originals. All of those people will be listed down in the description, but basically what it's about is spreading good vibes and uplifting everyone in the community, talking in good spirits, and like its name suggests, spreading positivity. So that's what I'm here to do today and answer the same questions as Lumiose Trainer Zac and HybridHero. So if you're ready to pick up some good vibes, hopefully this makes you feel a bit better, and if you're ready for some storytelling, then be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to join the Champion Squad, and share this with your friends so we can all share in the good vibes together. And hopefully that's what this tag will do for you guys. So anyways, without any more hesitation, let's get into this positivity tag.
Alright, I choose you!
Now the first question is, why did you join the Pokemon community? And there's kind of really no easy answer, I think, to this question. Obviously it's different for everyone, but for me, I kind of joined just for the good time I was having with Pokemon since I was a kid. You know, I remember waking up Saturday morning and going downstairs, whether it was 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 or 9, because Pokemon would be on at various times on Cartoon Network. So I would get up and watch it, and the anime just got me so excited for the day. I remember collecting the trading cards as a kid, having imaginary Pokemon battles with my friend Cody back in elementary school, and it's just a great time. It's an escape from the real world, and as cheesy and cliche as that might sound, that's the truth. That's what it provides for me, and still does that same feeling and thing today. I joined the Pokemon community because of all the great people that are also in it that I've come to discover and grown to love over the years. I really didn't get into the kind of community per se until about maybe 2014, 2015. So honestly, that's very recently when you think about how long Pokemon's been around. When I was a kid, I didn't have internet access, I didn't have a phone growing up. I didn't get my phone until pretty much like a few years ago, maybe 5 years ago. But I didn't have all the access in the world, so I didn't know when things got leaked. I didn't know when things were being announced. I didn't know when people were chatting and talking about various events in the Pokemon community growing up as a kid. I didn't really start finding out about stuff until 2013, 2014, around there. So I've only been in the community, for a part of my life. But honestly, I always feel that if you watch the anime, if you're talking about Pokemon, if you have a general interest in Pokemon and you're actively talking about it, even if you just say, I like Pokemon, then you, my friend, are a part of the community just like me and everybody else. You don't need to be a Pokemon YouTuber in order to be in this community. You don't need to be sharing tweets about beta Pokemon and Fakemon. You don't need to be a designer to be in this community. If you just love Pokemon, you're a part of the community. And honestly, I've always kind of felt a part of this community. I've always felt a part of Pokemon. And even though when I was a kid I didn't know there was such a thing as a community and a fandom, I always felt Pokemon was a part of me, if that makes any sense to you guys. But being a part of this community now and seeing what it really is, seeing people like Birdkeeper Toby, my friend Kaycreigh, seeing people like HybridHero, seeing how we all connect, how we all share the same passion, it's just a beautiful thing, and that's why I'm really into it. The second question is, what do you love about the community and about the franchise? I'm gonna start with the franchise because that's kind of a bit easier for me to answer. And in terms of the franchise, I think what I just love most about it is how diverse and variety it is, how much variety it brings to the table. If you look at every generation of Pokemon, every character, every game, every season of the anime, there's a little something for everyone. You can come into this community and find something you like, whether it be the trading cards, the anime, the video games, whether you like to design Pokemon, you want to learn about the lore, the concepts behind all the Pokemon created. There's a little something for everyone, so it's very welcoming, it's inviting. Whether your favorite Pokemon is something like Castform, whether it's something like Turtwig, Charizard, or something as trubbish. If you're loving Pokemon that get hated on, there's something for everyone. If you want to talk about the lore behind Arceus, Rayquaza, Groudon, if you want to talk about Xerneas and Yveltal, there's something for everyone. And that's the part I really love. Pokemon is truly a franchise, a fandom, a community for everyone of all ages. It's not just something that's childish, as so many people love to say. And I hate hearing it. It's not childish. Is it geared towards kids? Yes, there's no denying that. But older audiences, older adults that grew up when Pokemon first came out, there's something for everyone, whether it be the lore, concepts, mythology of the Pokemon world. That's what I really love. As for what I love about the community, I love how engaging and creative it is. I love how fostering of friendship this community is. When I'm sharing my work, the feedback I get on videos I put out there, I mean, it's not always positive, but for the most part it really is, saying whether it's just good job or whether it's, oh, I like your ideas. And everyone is very sharing in this community. The logo for this Pokemon Positivity tag was shared by the creator, which will be down in the description below, so you guys can use it if you make the tag. Even that, sharing a logo, or asking people to edit videos, help with editing, do collabs and whatnot. Everyone is just so helpful, so engaging, and that's what I love about the community. We're all sharing our thoughts, opinions on Pokemon, why we dislike certain things, why we like certain things, and that's just really what makes this community great. And we're all here to help each other. I've reached out on Twitter, I've shared thoughts on Twitter, and I've engaged with tons of people, and we all just have a good time. And that is what makes a community really special. And in this case, Pokemon is the best. Now this one is definitely really hard to answer. It's what is your favorite video that you've created? Now I could definitely talk about a lot of videos here, but I'm gonna try and keep it really short and simple. As for my favorite kind of video series, I think the thing I am most proud of, my favorite thing I've created, is of course my Team Blaze Evil Team Pokemon series. It is by far to this day my most highly edited videos. It is my only full completed series on the channel, and it's the video series I've spent the most time and dedicated my most amount of effort towards, between creating the story, concept, my evil team ambition, the name, making a Team Blaze registration form that you can fill out in the description down below. I've spent so much time on it, and it performed really well on the channel, and I honestly even got a few people to sign up for the team. It was an amazing time. I released it last summer. I'll leave a link to the card above so you can go see it, whether it's on this side, wherever it is, but I'm most proud of that. As for an individual video, that's a bit tougher. I'm gonna talk about maybe 2 or 3 honestly, but one of them that really stands out to me that I'm most proud of is my theory talking about Pokemon following us again. I made that theory towards the end of the hype for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, talking about Pokemon following us again in the Gen 8 anime. I think I released this last fall, and that was before the release of Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And lo and behold, when those games got released, my theory became true, as Pokemon did follow us again in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I will leave a link to that down in the description, and you can check the date it was published. My theory was right. Now, in the Sword and Shield trailers, it doesn't seem like Pokemon are gonna follow us again, but that kind of doesn't matter because Pokemon nonetheless still followed us on the Switch in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. As for another video I'm very proud of, I would honestly say my Pokemon Endgame trailers. Those are by far probably my favorite videos on the channel. All of my AMVs, especially Pokemon Endgame. I'm so excited that that they do so well. They have nearly 1,000 views. They're getting there. I think they're at about 600 each almost, and I love the time that I took to edit those, put them together, and tell kind of the same story the actual Marvel Endgame trailer does for the Avengers. So I will leave a link to those in the description and above, and those are my favorite videos, along with Pokemon Infinity War. If you haven't checked those out, be sure to check them out, because they're some of my faves. Now here is, in my opinion, the best part of this tag video, and that's to talk about other great content creators in the community. So right off the bat, I have to talk about one of my absolute favorites, and that is Birdkeeper Toby. Birdkeeper Toby, among any other creator in this community, I feel is the most ambitious. If you have seen the work he puts together, he's constantly, whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, he's always talking about getting a team together, he's working with other people, collaborating, and just putting together these phenomenal projects. His most noteworthy being the Pokemon Evolution series. Definitely check that out. I'm gonna link that whole playlist, that whole video down in the description. You gotta check it out. It's super ambitious. Even Pokemon in real life with the Ultra Beasts, that was amazing. I think it's called Pokemon Doomsday. It's I forget the title. I'm gonna put it on the screen actually what the title of this video is. But it was phenomenal, so highly edited, so cinematic. It felt like I was watching a movie or a short film. That's how good that was. He just goes the extra mile with his editing, with his creativity, with his theories and predictions and everything. He's one of the first YouTubers I watched in the Pokemon community, and he always inspires me to up my editing, up my ability to have creative thoughts on the channel, and he's just a really great inspiration for me in the community. And another Pokemon YouTuber I want to talk about is Kaycreigh. She's a good friend of mine. I've supported her from day one when I first saw her first episode of her Pokemon SoulSilver Nuzlocke. Ever since then, she has grown tremendously and has done many different things in her creative career as a YouTuber, as a model, actress. She's doing phenomenally well, and she's just amazing. She's got charisma on camera that I really don't think anyone else has in the Pokemon community. She's just super silly, goofy, and you connect with her. You have a good time with her. And the same can be said for my boy HoopsAndHipHop. He really talks with you. He understands your opinions, takes the time to chat with you, and he talks about anything in the Pokemon community, whether that be Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon. He's always talking about the lore and concepts behind Pokemon and everything, and he is just phenomenal. I love his work, and he definitely knows a lot about Pokemon. He should be a Pokemon professor in my opinion. He should be certified for that, same as Birdkeeper Toby. But he's always giving you more knowledge about the Pokemon world. Any video you watch, you come out knowing something more than when you went into that video. And the last content creator I think I'm going to mention is Pokemon Ranger Boy 12. I don't think he's talked about too often, and he was also one of the first content creators I first saw on YouTube. He really talks about the anime, in-depth discussions about different anime aspects, whether that be animation, the art style. He talks about so much stuff, and I really connect with him. Me and him share a lot of the same opinions about various aspects, whether that be Ash Ketchum, different traveling companions. He just has a lot of opinions I can really vibe with. And his content, while it's not highly edited, it's special in the sense that it has substance. It's got substance, and that's really what I look for in a content creator in the Pokemon community. You've got to have that substance. Charisma helps, creativity helps, highly edited, good quality content helps, but I look for substance. You got to have some substance, and if you do, like all these creators here, then you are a fabulous creator in my opinion, and these are the ones that I wanted to talk about. And lastly, for this tag, it wouldn't be a tag video if I didn't tag 3 other people to do the same tag video. And wow, I just said tag a lot of times in that one sentence. Wow, okay. Anyway, the 3 people I want to tag to do this video are of course my good friends Birdkeeper Toby, Kaycreigh, and HoopsAndHipHop. So if you guys see this video, definitely do this tag, share the good vibes around, spread the positivity, and let us know your opinions on the Pokemon community and the people you've met here. I personally, for one, have been greatly impacted by all the people I've chatted with in this community and I've gotten to know over the years. And honestly, this is why I love Pokemon, the community, and YouTube especially. Just everything all comes together for a great time. So everyone, Pokemon champions, that is the Pokemon positivity tag. What are your opinions? What are your thoughts? How do you guys feel about the Pokemon community? Why did you join? Even though you did not get tagged, if you have been tagged, whether you have or not, do the tag. I'm gonna tag every viewer of this video. If you have the ability to make your own video, definitely do the tag yourself. Upload it to YouTube, share it, I'd love to see it. Or just answer the questions on Twitter, or message me on Instagram, message me on Twitter with your own answers if you can't make a video. I'm happy to chat with you. And with that being said, if you're new, subscribe to join the Champion Squad so we can all share good vibes together. Share this with your friends and leave a like. And with all that being said, Pokemon champions, train hard, and I'll catch you guys later.